Alright guys, welcome to the bait cave today. What we're going to do is we're going to bring you a big brand remelt video of all the baits we've used over time and that we've had given to us over time to remelt. We're going to dump them out on the table here, that way y'all can see all of them. We're going to spread them out a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually take and separate these out into some cups. That way we can remelt them for y'all and try to see what they'll make. And we're going to turn these old used baits into something new that we can use for free pretty much. Alright guys, we're back and we got all the colors pretty much separated out. They're all kind of matching in similarities. And then we got these. I have these saved for a special thing that might happen in this video. But these are the three general colors that we're going to end up mixing together and see what they make. Guys, this is the first pile we're going to chop up, and we're going to get those thrown in a cup and chopped up for you. Guys, now we got them chopped up in the cup. We're getting them popped in the microwave and melted down so you can see what it looks like. Alright guys, we got the color heated up and melted down. And it's kind of got this like June bug, blue. There's a little bit of red flake. There's a little bit of everything. But there's mostly blue, green, and a little bit of red. And so what we're going to do is we're going to actually take this now. We're going to shoot it into our phantom crawl mold because I think this would be a pretty good flipping bait color. So that's what we're going to make out of it. Alright, now that we got our injector, we're going to take and inject this. And the reason I think this would be such a good flipping bait color, it would even make a great worm color, but it would make a good flipping bait color because you want your flipping baits to be a little bit darker most of the times, because you're flipping them up under mats, really dark shadows and stuff like that. So a darker bait usually works better for flipping. Alright, now that we got that shot up, we're going to let it cool off. And then we're going to get it opened up for y'all. It's all cooled off. We're going to take and open up the mold and show y'all what it made. It made a real nice, it seems like a black June bug almost. When you look at it, it's like a black June bug with some blue flake. But now that we got this one knocked out, we're going to move on to the next one. And we're probably going to try something a little bit different with that one. Alright guys, so we got our next pile right here. We're going to get it chopped up, put in a cup. And then we're going to tell y'all what we're going to do with this next color, which is something I've seen before, but I think if we kind of do two colors along this, it'll look pretty cool. So we're going to show y'all what we got coming up next. So we got that color cut up and put in the cup. We're going to throw it in the microwave and heat it up and show y'all what it looks like. And I'm hoping this one comes out a little more brown, but there's a few darker colors, so it could come out almost as dark as the last one, but I don't think it will be as dark as the last one. So that'll be the good thing with this color that we're about to do. Alright guys, so we got our second color mixed up here, and it did end up being more of that green pumpkinish color, which I'm happy about because now it'll go really well. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually take the last color that we mixed up from the first batch that we cut up and mixed up. We're going to heat that up, and we're going to skin pour some Cincos again. And I think this will end up being a pretty cool effect with these two colors. You'll have a really dark side, so it'll be kind of like a California crawl or a Big Texan or just any laminate that you can think of that's got a dark color on top and more of a green pumpkin or a watermelon on bottom. Alright guys, so we're getting ready to do our skin pour here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and pour down each one of these Cincos and let it run all the way down. That way we get a nice skin layer on each one of these. We're going to let them run on down. Alright, now that we got them all ran down, we're going to let this set up so we can take and clean it up a little bit. And we're going to take and we're going to shoot the other color through it. Alright guys, so we got it all cleaned up and ready to go. We're going to close the mold, clamp it shut. And we already got our color ready to shoot, so we're going to go ahead and inject it into the mold. And like I've said many times before, you want to make sure that when you're doing the second one, you want to make sure that it's nice and hot so that they go together really nice. Because if you don't have it nice and hot, then they won't laminate together real nice. And that's what you want when you're doing these skin pours like this, because you don't want them to peel off. Now that we got it all shot up and ready to go, we're going to let it cool off, and we're going to open it up and show y'all what it makes. Alright guys, the mold's cooled off. We're going to pop them out and show y'all what it looks like. I think it's kind of giving me more of that Bama bug vibe, because it's got that lighter side to it with a darker, I mean maybe like a Big Texan, but more like a Bama bug, because this side, it's more like a June bug to me. But this has got that nice, it's a dark green pumpkin, but it's still a green pumpkinish. It's just almost as dark as the blackish June bug color. That's what those made. Maybe we'll get y'all a better representation of those here in a minute when we can. And we're gonna get on to the next color. This is one of the next colors that we're going to do. We're actually going to do a laminate like we just did, but this one's going to be obviously more your lighter, hopefully a lighter pumpkinish color, maybe more towards, it'll definitely be a pumpkin. It won't be so light that it's a watermelon. But then we're going to take these right here and melt these for the skin pour. So we'll get all these chopped up and ready to go for you, and we'll see what these two make. We're going to skin pour this, and we're going to use this as the body. All right, we got both bodies cut up of the two baits, so we're going to get these popped in the microwave. That way we can show y'all. Alright guys, so we got our hand pour color ready to go, and it turned out a lot cruddier than I was expecting, but we're going to go ahead and do it for you guys. Ooh, that cup is warm. Alright, but we're going to go ahead and do it for you guys. Pour that. Alright, now that we got them all poured, we're going to let them run down. We're going to let them run out. Alright, now that we got those poured up, we're going to clean this up and get ready to shoot the next color through for you. Alright guys, so we got our skin pour all cleaned up and in, and we're going to get it closed up and clamped down. That way we can go ahead and shoot the color that we have heated up, which was the bits of colors that we had mixed up, and it made sort of a disco green pumpkin color, but we're going to go ahead and get it shot in here. That way y'all can see what it makes. Alright guys, now that we got that color shot in, we're going to wait on it to cool off, but I'm a little bit worried that I may not have got the plastic hot enough in this one, but we'll see when we open it up here in a little bit. This one's cooled off. We're going to go ahead and show y'all what it made. We had a little bit of overlap right here apparently. We're going to go ahead and pull these off. As you can see, it made that like disco pumpkin candy, whatever you want to call it, but we decided to go with that one side, and it made a pretty odd laminate, but it doesn't look too bad now that it's laminated together. That one color looked like poo-poo though. It looked real bad, but now it don't look so bad now that they're together. But we're going to set these off to the side, and we'll give y'all a better look at them, and we'll get to the end of the video for y'all. Alright, thank you guys for sticking around for the whole video, and we'll be glad to bring you some more ideas and content on bait making. And look out for future videos of potentially other things like fishing. We'll keep you guys informed. We've hit 100 subscribers, so we'll be doing a 100 subscriber giveaway. We'll shoot a little video for that, and we'll get it posted, and we'll notify y'all when that is going to drop. But thank you for sticking around for the whole video.